watch it.
What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have another GTA 5 online tutorial on how to spawn in rare cars on GTA 5 guys. So the first thing that we want to do is go ahead and go over to GTA 5 online, go to Rockstar created missions, and what we want to do is scroll down until we find a mission called El Burrito Heist guys. Now once we eventually do find the mission guys, what we want to do is go ahead and launch the mission. Now what we want to do after we finish launching the mission guys, it should take us onto the mission screen. And as you can probably tell on screen guys, what we want to do is make sure that we're the host or we have a friend that is the host. Now once we eventually do spawn in, as you can see on screen, what we want to do is set it to the hardest difficulty so more NPCs spawns in guys. The reason that we want more NPCs to spawn in is because they have a higher chance of bringing the car that we're trying to spawn in to us. So what we want to do guys is once we eventually do start the mission, all we need to do is drive to the location of the Dominator guys. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and speed up the gameplay until we eventually do arrive at the Dominator. Okay guys, so as you can probably tell from the gameplay in the background after I sped it up, we're arriving really close to the Dominator now. What we want to do guys is go ahead and pull up alongside this street here, get out our guns, and we want to just shoot all the NPCs that are guarding the Dominator. Now as you can see in the gameplay in the background, I recommend putting on maybe some body armor or having snacks with you, as for some reason they do quite a lot of damage, and we really need to keep our team lives. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, we need to make sure that we don't die for later on in the video guys. So as you can see, what I'm doing right now is going ahead and just clearing out some of the NPCs that are guarding the car. My aim's not the best, but what we want to do is just make sure we can kill as many of them as possible. And then once we've done that guys, what we're going to do is go ahead and get in the Dominator. Now as you can see guys, it does take a little bit of time to kill all the NPCs, but time's not really an issue in this video guys. So what we're going to do is go ahead and equip my smacks and body armor now, so I make sure I don't die. As I said guys, it's really important that you do not die while you're completing this step, while you're clearing out the NPCs, because we really need that team life for later on in the video. Now what we want to do now guys is once we've cleared out enough NPCs that we can actually get in the car safely, all we're going to do is drive the Dominator a little bit down the street. Now guys, so the wrong reason we're driving a little bit down the street is because we want to get the NPCs in cars that normally chase us to spawn. Now as you can see on the mini map right now, I saw a car to my left that spawned, but then another one spawned to my right. Now as you can see in the gameplay in the background, that green SUV that's right in front of us, this is the rare car that we are going to get guys. Now as you can see, the more circles that pop up on the map, the more green SUVs spawn. As you can see, there's two right there. So what I decided to do is just go ahead and get in the first one, and there's another one that spawns, and as you can see down the street, another one spawns. Now guys, this is the car that we are trying to spawn in. There are other versions of this car in a dark red, and guys, this is a color that you cannot get. It's a rare color. You cannot go to Los Santos and equip this color, even though it looks like lime green, it is not. And there's also a little secret bit that we can do with the rims that I'll show later on in the video. Now guys, once we eventually do get an SUV, what we want to do is make our way to any apartment or CEO building. Now as you can see in the gameplay right now, what I'm doing is driving over to my CEO building. Now guys, in the time that I'm taking to drive over to my CEO building, I want to say thank you for all the support on the channel. Recently one of my videos has hit 5,000 views, which I really do appreciate. That's one of my most viewed videos on my channel now, and I really do appreciate that guys. If you do find this video helpful, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe guys, as we're so close to hitting 400 subs, and it would really mean a lot to me. Anyway guys, let's get back into the video. What we're going to do, as I said, is drive over to my CEO building. As you can see, my driving is not the best, but it's not really important. So guys, once we eventually do arrive at our CEO building, I'm going to tell you the next step. Alright guys, so as you can probably tell, we're arriving at my CEO building right now. What we want to do guys is make sure that we have any type of explosions or RPG or sticky bombs or stuff like that for this next step. Now what we want to do is drive the SUV really close, or close enough to the blue circle so when you explode yourself, as you can probably see in the gameplay in the background right now, that the car won't explode. Now as I said, we're going to explode ourselves, so what we're going to do is walk over to the blue circle with that one team life that we still have and kill ourselves guys. Now as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it says we have 0 team lives, and what we want to do is run over to the CEO building where we parked that SUV. Now guys, if you've done it correctly, the SUV should still be there, and now you should be able to drive it into your garage. Now guys, I don't know why, but you have to kill yourself in the blue circle to be able to store this vehicle in your garage, as if you try and do it while blowing yourself up, it will just say this vehicle is not able to store, so you have to do this step guys. Now once we eventually do arrive into your apartment, what you can do if you have a CEO building is bring it into any one of your garages and go down to the custom shop that is in your CEO building. Now guys, once we eventually do get into our custom shop, as you can probably see in the gameplay in the background, what we're going to do guys is change the rims. Now as you can see, I'm loading into my building right now, and it is taking a little bit of time, but once we eventually do load in guys, I'll show you the next step. Now guys, you can get other variants of this car, so you can get other colors and other versions of this car. So I believe you can get like a Cadillac version. I'm not quite sure of the name of the car, but you can get a Cadillac version in rare colors. Let me know in the comments guys if you get any rare cars other than this green SUV. So anyway guys, now what we're going to do is go down to Los Santos, or the custom shop that's in your CEO building, and if you go to wheels and go to stock wheels and change it to anyone, as you can probably tell guys, the rims now have the same modded color that is on the car. Now guys, I'm just going to let the gameplay roll. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe and help me reach my sub goal of 400. It would really mean a lot. We're so close guys. So like I said, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.